Welcome back. This is Dave from DAC Gaming. Today we were over at, I believe it's Rito Stable. We're going to be doing some tasks over here. The main task is going to be talking to Kass, as you can see in the background, playing his accordion. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. If you like the content, be sure to hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. So, let's get to this and see what we gotta do to help task out. I don't know why Kass isn't in Tears of the Kingdom. There was never no mention or whatever happened to him. We meet again. I'm glad to see you in one piece. We're actually very close to my hometown of Rito Village, and I must admit I am feeling incredibly homesick. I had to leave my wife and children back in the village. I'm sure they're doing just fine. But you see, I cannot go home till I fulfill my promise to my teacher. What promise? My promise to, on second thought, now is not the time. But if I'm able to learn all the ancient songs, I will tell you my promise back in my hometown. But listen to me blathering on. I need to focus on my craft. Happen to know a song about the ancient hero. It was passed down to me by my teacher. Do you care to hear it? Sure do. Let's listen to it. Excellent. Without further ado, the kingdom of Ohio is a vast and storied land of grasp in the palm, a darkness force of destruction many times undone. But hope survives in Hyrule, for all is not lost. A goddess blood princess and a fearful knight, they appeared in each age to fight the good fight. Their battle between Ganon I've committed to song, to keep it to time no matter how long. Now begins the second verse. Listen and you'll know of their battle with Ganon 10,000 years ago. was a very interesting song. Thank you for listening. Please come back and hear it again sometimes. So basically there's no task here with Kass, just a little history lesson. Alright, shield surfing, we kind of know how to do that. Let's see, there's some neat curry rice. Let's see what this is about. The thing about me is I just can't get enough spice in my life. Spicy, I need that burny, tingly, I need curry rice. Now I have the healing rice on hand, which I need to make curry rice, but I'm fresh out of Gorgon spice. Don't think I have any of that. I can't just run off and leave the stable. If you happen to get your hands on some Gorgon spice, can you give me some? Sure. Thank you kindly, Sonny. Curry rice always warms me right up. Curry for what you ails you. I know we don't have any Gorgon. What do you want? What's with that? You got your hands on some Gorgon spice? Can you show it to me? That's Gorgon spice, alright. Hey, could I ask you to part with that Gorgon spice for 50 rubies? Thank you. With Gorgon spice and healing rice, I'll be able to make some curry rice to warm my soul. Here's your 50 rubies. If you come across any more Gorgon spice, please bring it to me. Next time I'll trade you some healing rice. If you add other ingredients to Gorgon spice and healing rice, you can make all kinds of curry rices. Try it next time you have some spare ingredients. So, curry for what ails you is complete, because he'd be standing nearby. By any red tags, he's not showing a red tag. Here's a red. Okay. Let's see what he wants by the Great Fairy, Toren. Great Fairy. Oh, pardon me, I was lost in thought. You've heard of the Great Fairy, right? One of those old stories? Well, they're not just stories. I believe the Great Fairy is real. There's a tower just beyond the Tabitha Great Bridge. They say that if you go to the top and look at the grounds sometimes in the afternoon, the tower's shadow will point to the Great Fairy Fountain. After hearing that legend, I decided to find out for myself, but now I'm stuck here at this stable because, well, no matter how hard I try, I just know I'll never be able to climb that tower. And to think I even saved up all my rubies as an offering for the Great Fairy. But you look like you could climb that tower without breaking a sweat. Would you be willing to make an offering of rubies to the Great Fairy on my behalf? Oh, thank you. Here, take the 500 rubies I saved up. It's my life savings. So please don't just run off with it. A gift for the Great Fairy. I've already gotten at least 3 of these fairies done, so boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure, I am the great fairy Kass. This place was once a beautiful spring. But as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rubies. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless, so I beg you, please help. I need rubies to become whole again. And all it's going to cost you is 10,000 rubies. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things. Now, if you have them, hand them over. Quickly. But we don't have that much. In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rubies. I'll keep my rubies for now. That's truly tragic. So I'm off. Oh, we meet again. You have a serious case of... Look at what I've got. Oh, we can't sell any. I do have duplicates, but I'm really wanting to sell my rocks. Okay, it starts with... We have a lot of amber. At 30, let's see what he gives me for all of them. Well, $3,000, almost four. That'll work. Let's see. We've got only 65 opals. Let's see what I can get for all those. 3,900 will do that. We're almost there. I'm going to keep my 18 diamonds. I have 31 topazes. Let's see what 16. I don't want to sell all those yet. I'll sell half. That's another 2,800. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, so now we have 11,000 rubies. Alright. Alright, we're back to the last great fairy. You know that when it's 10,000 rubies. Ah, you've returned. Now hand me those rubies, please. Right now. Hand them over. Quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need... there you go. Boy, she snatched those off quick. Thank you. You are too kind. Ah, the power. Now, he does not know when I go back that I say, yeah, I did give her the 500 rubies to her, but it actually was 10,000. That's because I made the mistake of not going over to that particular tower at the time and do this quest to open her up for the 500 rubies. That was my error. So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my, I see now my first impressions of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at. How would you like to live here with me? Ah, kidding, of course, but you certainly are cute when you're blushing. I really can't thank you enough, boy, but that won't stop me from trying. If you have the materials needed to enhance your clothing, so why don't you take a peek in that little pouch of yours? With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing. Let's see if we got enough to at least upgrade our climbing gear, which is what we're wearing, which I do not see. And that means we don't have what we need. Well, we have enough material for we don't have that's armor 3 anyway. That's 2. Let's upgrade the greaves. Everything is free once you pay her here in Breath of the Wild. Now, if you're playing Tears of the Kingdom, this will cost you money to upgrade. I don't know why there was such a change between the two games, but I wasn't the developer. And here we go. You should able to feel the care I put into that. It radiates off those clothes. Have you got any other clothes? No. You have to check this out later. And she's gone. Now let's get back to so now with all 4 fairies, I can have all my clothing upgraded as long as I have the equipment to do so. Really like to get my climbing gear to at least level 3. Okay, we're back over to the stable. We still got that guy staring. I don't know what he's looking at, but where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Hey, it's you. Did you give the Great Fairy an offering? Of course. Alright, thank you. Looks like asking you were a good call. So that means you met the Great Fairy. Man, I'm so jealous. But hey, at least you got to meet her. And that means technically I got to meet her also. And I got to make my offering to the Great Fairy. I can't thank you enough. Huh? No, I don't think so. Wait, what? You are trying to tell me you want a reward? You got to see the Great Fairy thanks to my tip, didn't you? Now that's your asking from Great Fairy, even if it's just my dreams. You won't appear before me. Yeah, we knew he wasn't going to pay off in this game. Egads. What's egads? What is it? What is it, my smart man? What you looking at? Could it be? Look. I happen to notice that section of the cliff face there in the distance looks like almost man-made. My smart man, tell me you can see it too, yes? I would take a closer look if I could get there on my own, but we're going to have to use our scope. Cliff Echings, alright. Let's see if we can see what he's looking at. Figure this quest out and what to do. There's an air shaft that probably would help us get up here quicker, but we got some idiot who wants to yeah, if I didn't find the air shaft coming up here. I went from the shrine and worked my way around. But here's the etching, so we gotta figure out what we actually have to do here. Let's go up here. Let's pan up. And let's study this etching. It's showing lightning and a bird. I think that's a bird. I'm gonna have to take a chance that somehow I'm gonna have to use a lightning strike on this. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I'm close enough for it to strike it. We'll find out. Yes, I'm close enough. And unleash it, and nothing happened. Alright. So it's not a lightning strike. Then I'm going to have to try lightning arrow or shock arrow. I'm going to give that one more shot because I think you're supposed to have done it in the middle. I'm going to waste a third arrow. There's more middle. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was. You have to, if you don't have a really good straight bow, like an ancient bow, which I don't have at the moment, you're going to have to keep shooting until you hit the right arch where it hits the center of that platform. And the Cliffside Echings is now complete. And let's go in here. This should be a blessing now or something. Yes, it is. Let's see what we get now. To whom we set foot in this shrine, Kia Yog. By entering this place, you have already proven your worth. Let's see what we get. We have a diamond. Well, that's good. I got over 16, I believe. You have done well to arrive at this shrine. A hero rises to the right of the long middle of Hyrule. In the name of the goddess, I give you an orb, spirit orb that is. And here's a second spirit orb. We have a lot of shrines to do, so may the gods smile upon you. Alright, this is Dave from DAC Gaming. If you like should hit that notification